Welcome back to the next step. Hendon Hooker just finished his first season as a starting quarterback in the NFL. He threw for over 5,000 passing yards, and he was first in the NFL in passing yards as well. Unfortunately, the Dolphins missed the playoffs. Instead, the Sam Darnold-led Carolina Panthers won the Super Bowl against the Las Vegas Raiders. Don't ask me how, but that happened. Patrick Mahomes won the MVP. And for the Dolphins, they are going to be losing some players to, of course, retirement. We're going to be losing Cameron Jordan, Micah Hyde, and Jordan Poyer. I mean, if you're new to the series, first make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. But basically, with the Dolphins here, we're kind of just a retirement home. I mean, we're taking all these old guys, just a bunch of veterans, trying to enjoy retirement and ride off into the sunset. So that's basically what we do here in Miami. Hendon Hooker now has superstar abilities because of his big season last year, so that's going to be huge for our team. The defense absolutely sucks ass. There's no other way to put it. I mean, this defense sucks. I mean, we've got Gilmore, Xavier Howard, they're both kind of old. Holland's not the greatest. It's just a really old defense. Fletcher Cox is 78 overall, and he's like 39. I mean, he's not actually 39, but I mean, everyone's so old. We need to get Jalen Waddle back because now he's an X factor because of the season he had last year. He'll re-sign to the team. We're going to lose Howard and Gilmore for now. We're going to go after them in free agency. Javon Holland is going to re-sign as well. Going to try to pick up Jalen Phillips as well. He's only 26 years old, trying to bring him back to the team, and we're going to get Phillips, Holland, and of course Waddle back. And in free agency, we made some moves. We got Xavier Howard back. We've got Eric Armstrong coming onto the team. We've got Tomlinson at left guard. We've got Gilly coming back, and we got Pierce at D tackle as well. Again, signing a bunch of veterans to the team, except for the receiving core and the quarterback and the running back. I mean, and I guess Eric Gilbert at tight end. It's just such an old team, dude. I mean, look at this squad. We're going to make some trades. First one being DeAndre Swift being sent over to the New York Football Giants for Derek Stingley. We need a corner. Stingley brings the youth to the defense. And also, we don't really need DeAndre Swift because we have the man out of Texas Christian and Zach Evans on the team. He'll be taking over with Swift gone, heading on over to New York to back up Saquon Barkley. Also, we're going to be trading Dumas Johnson over to Atlanta for Deion Jones. Again, the retirement home. Jones is like 31 years old, but we're going to take like the last 2 decent years of his career. So there's that. And also, we're trading our first round pick. The draft class is terrible, so first round pick, the 7th pick in the draft for Josh Jacobs. Now, could we have gotten better value? Maybe, but Jacobs is still kind of young. He's a 94 overall, superstar abilities. He's going to be the best overall player on our team. So there's that. And with us getting Josh Jacobs now, we don't need Zach Evans anymore, even though I just hyped him up because we traded DeAndre Swift. But we could get Khalil Mack, but I think the better option here is Isaiah Simmons, who now in the game is 27 years old, but he's in his prime. Trading Evans straight up for Simmons, I think is a good trade for us because we need a middle linebacker. We're going to pair Simmons alongside Deion Jones, the future and the past. I mean, I guess Deion Jones is still the present. I don't know. We're going to take a player actually in the second round, though we're not going to trade this pick away. Going to pick Paul Whittaker, a left guard out of Wisconsin. He will have hidden development. You can't tell his overall because of the new Madden draft system. It's pretty dumb, but he's a 22-year-old left guard from Wisconsin, 342, 6'5". Welcome to the team, Paul Whittaker. We'll show you our 3rd round pick. I mean, I guess another Wisconsin player. We're just going with the Badgers, I guess. Orleans Dowling. Okay, I mean, normal dev. Again, you can't tell the overall. He's the best overall player on the board, according to Madden. Strong safety, whatever. Welcome to the team. So here is our offense heading into the 2025 NFL season. Looking good, man. I think it's looking a lot better than last year. We still have the young receiving core in Waddle, Dotson, and Pickens. You now got a good running back in Josh Jacobs. Of course, Hendon Hooker, now superstar. Development. I think this team's going to be good. Derek Stingley's in the defense as well now. Isaiah Simmons is here. I think this team should finally make the playoffs again. Like, I think we should. And we better. Especially with the quarterback who last season in his first full year starting in the NFL threw for 5,000 yards. Now, Hendon Hooker is not getting any younger. I mean, he's only been around for a couple years, but he's already 27 years old heading into the 2025 NFL season. He'll be taking on the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen in our week 1 matchup, but it's a huge game for the Dolphins. If you remember last year, their opener in the regular season was that shootout in Kansas City, which they beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, the team did kind of fall apart after that game, but again, it's so huge to start the season 1-0 against a division rival nonetheless in the Buffalo Bills. Of course, the goal for this season, I mean, obviously every team wants to win the Super Bowl, but as long as we can make the playoffs this year, it'll be a nice building block to the next one. It's a process here in Miami, but if we really miss the playoffs here, who knows? It might be my next chapter for Hendon Hooker. I don't know. The Titans might need a quarterback. I'm just saying. So we start this season here with a 2nd and 3 from the 40-yard line for Hendon Hooker. Going to take a shot downfield, first play. Going for it. Oh, George Pickens. What a grab for Pickens all the way down the 20-yard line. It will be a gain of 40 yards right there for Hooker to Pickens. But now we face a 3rd and 16 from the 26-yard line. Hooker dropping back, looking to get rid of the football. Going for Pickens again. But that one will fall incomplete. So out comes Jason Sanders for his first first field goal attempt of the season. It'll be a 43-yarder. Sanders is up, and he is good. So the longtime Dolphins kicker will hit that one. It'll be 3-0 for Miami. The defense gets a stop, so the offense comes back out here on a 1st and 10. First time we're going to see Josh Jacobs, and Jacobs is already off the races. Nice block upfield by Jalen Waddle, giving all this room for Josh Jacobs. He's got 2 carries for 53 yards. He'll get the Dolphins down to the 33-yard line. It'll now be a 1st and 10 from that 33-yard line. Play action fake for Hooker to his left, finding the backup tight end and Foster Moreau. Moreau for 7 yards, who's, by the way, Foster Moreau is getting paid like $5 million to be a backup tight end. We kept him because honestly, there was nothing better in free agency. I don't know, but the former Raider, again, right there, and Josh Jacobs, him and Moreau are killing it right now, as Jacobs picked up the first down on that run, and now 1st and 10 for Hooker, looking to throw wide open George Pickens. Pickens doesn't get a really good break out of the catch, but still, he'll get down to the 15-yard line for a 3rd and 2. Play action fake for Hooker. The Bills are going to bite on Jacobs. He'll just dump it off to Foster Moreau, and Moreau has got the room to pick up the first down and give Moreau a gain of 5 down the 10-yard line, and that'll do it for the first quarter. The Dolphins up by 3, driving here on Buffalo. Again, up by 3 points. The Dolphins face a 2nd goal from the 4-yard line. It will be a handoff going to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs up the middle. Touchdown, Dolphins, the first of the 2025 regular season. And it will be the first touchdown as a member of the Miami Dolphins for Josh Jacobs. So Miami goes up 10-0. We get the football back. Hooker's throwing out of his own end zone, being chased. He gets it off to George Pickens. Pickens is going to come down with it. He's killing Tre'Davious White in this game. It'll be a first down to the 30-yard line, and now a 3rd and 7 from the 33 for Hooker, looking to throw, taking a shot. Okay, I don't know about this one. George Pickens isn't playing good all game, but that one might be just a little bit too much for him to handle. So the Bills are going to get it back. Nice hit right there by Hunt, our guard. But yeah, Avonte Williams will be there for the interception for Buffalo. Luckily, though, the Bills still can't put the ball into the end zone or can't score any points in general, as Hendon Hooker is going to go down immediately right there in the sack by Buffalo. It will now be a 3rd and 16 for the Dolphins, still up by 10 points from the 14-yard line. Hooker looking, taking a shot. I mean, we're just going to have to hope that one's batted down. It is. Edwards cannot come down with the catch, and the Dolphins will punt it back to the Bills, and Buffalo will score a touchdown. So it's a 3-point game. 10-7 is our score right now. Hooker again going to let one fly. Eric Gilbert, welcome to the ball game. Eric Gilbert with a huge catch downfield. There's a reason we picked him in the first round a couple years ago, and now our offense has got a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. It's a run play to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs breaking off a tackle. He's still on his feet. Look at Josh Jacobs go. What a debut as a member of the Dolphins. Jacobs gets in for his 2nd touchdown of the game, and we're just in the 2nd quarter. The Dolphins now up by 10 points, 17-7, and we get the ball back with 48 seconds, so more time to work for Miami. 2nd and 10, going to the left. Jalen Waddle comes down with it. Waddle's got room to work. I don't know why it still says he's a superstar. He should have X Factor, but whatever. We're going to be down to the 44-yard line. It will be a 3rd and 10 with 30 seconds to go in the half. Hooker dropping back, looking, taking a shot to Jalen Waddle again. He's got everyone burned. Jalen Waddle is going to catch one back corner, not even back corner, just back of the end zone. Waddle's in. 24-7 is now our score, and our offense will get it back to start off the 3rd quarter, and we're feeding Josh Jacobs, our new running back, all the way down to the 42-yard line. The offense is clicking right now for Miami, up by 17 points, and now looking for more on a 2nd and 21. Hooker escaping out the pocket, lets one fly. Jalen Waddle's too quick. Waddle all the way down to the 9-yard line. He's burning this Buffalo secondary, trying to add more points here on a 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Hooker out the gun, looking to throw, going for Jalen Waddle, but Hooker will just overthrow him, so we will have to settle for another Sanders field goal. From only 22 yards out, Jason Sanders has got it. It's up and it's good. So the Dolphins go back up by 20 points, 27-7. Offense back on the field, still with that 20-point lead. Hooker throwing one to his left. George Pickens again. Pickens, have yourself a damn day. We haven't heard the name Jahan Dotson just yet, but it's been all Pickens and Waddle for this passing attack for Miami. And speaking of Jalen Waddle, there he is for a gain of 9.5 on that 3rd and 10. It sets up for a 4th and 1. Jonah Williams tore his labrum. That's not good. We're going to go to a toss to the left here on a 4th and 1. Yeah, Jacobs is going nowhere. I mean, he's already got 15 carries for 125 yards and 2 tutties. Can't be too mad. The Bills are going to score a touchdown. We will get the ball back, though, up by 13 points. And look who's off again. Josh Jacobs on the stretch. Jacobs down the 20, 15, 10, 5. He breaks a tackle. He's in. Josh Jacobs gonna put the nail in the coffin for the Buffalo Bills. My goodness, what a debut here for Miami's own Josh Jacobs. And I mean, hey, at the end of the game, we might as well run it up on a 2nd and 3 handoff from the 5-yard line. Jacobs will get in for his 4th touchdown of the game. Welcome to Miami, my goodness. Josh Jacobs with an incredible debut for the Dolphins, and if this running attack can stay on par this entire season, man, we're going to be so dangerous, because you saw last season all the success Hooker had throwing the football. We just didn't really have a run attack. I mean, nothing against DeAndre Swift and Zach Evans, but now we've got truly an elite running back at the position for the Dolphins in Josh Jacobs, and if we can get that running game going, it's going to set up our play action perfectly, and it's not going to force Hendon Hooker to throw the ball 45 times a game. So, folks, that'll do it for episode number 5 of the Hendon Hooker Next Step here on Madden 22. If you have not yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Also, make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Again, folks, thank you for watching, and Mamba forever.